Hey you guys, happy Monday. Welcome to Monday Rambles with Runchiquitarun. Today's video wasn't gonna go up. It's 5:38 p.m. in New York right now, and it wasn't gonna go up because I'm not feeling so good. I'm fighting. I have like a cough. I had chills these past 2 days, and I'm with like a bad cough right now. I have asthma, so it gets harder because when it goes to my chest, the phlegm and everything is like a mess there. And B, we are at home with the kids. I'm at home with the kids because schools, public schools in New York City have been canceled until April 20th, which is when they hope to reopen. They might not reopen again until fall 2020. And that's all thanks to COVID-19, also known as coronavirus. If you've been following the news and everything, you know that it's a whole mess with that right now. A lot of people have died in Italy. They are struggling with that right now. There's isolation, there's quarantine. It's a very, very sad moment going on. It is a very, very sad, scary times that we have ahead of us and that are going on right now due to that. What can I say? I don't know. I'm stuck because just a week ago we were celebrating the fact that we had a good week, that Miguel was gonna start work, that Valentina was had done her ballet photo shoot representing her dance school that was celebrating 50 years of dance, and they picked a small certain group depending on their talent and their dedication, and Valentina was picked and she got to represent her school in a special photo shoot. And that just happened last Sunday, and now this is it. It's Monday. I'm even lost in my dates. If I'm usually, well, yeah, because I'm doing Monday Rambles, right? So it has to be Monday. And now 1 week later, we are here at home planning, us moms or dads, whoever's the ones that gets to stay home with the kids, planning how we're gonna homeschool. What are we gonna do with the kids while they're here? Am I that worried about that? So because Valentina likes to learn. She loves reading, she loves learning, she's open. But one thing is learning in school with your friends and with a teacher, and then one thing is being at home with your mom and having to learn that way. We are at home and they don't want anybody to go out. We don't have a curfew yet, and wanting us to stay home. And if we do go outside, it's like if it's necessary. I just have like cough fit because I'm talking so much. I'm making my throat a little bit itchy and scratchy. But so we could go to the park and get fresh air and let the kids walk, but practice social distancing. If we see other people there, we have to stay like a certain amount of distance away from each other, not go to playgrounds, not go to areas where the kids could get the virus and pass it along to somebody else, because right now there are not really any big cases where little kids are sick and stuff. I forgot what my track of mind was because Miguel came in and interrupted me. You see, that's the thing with having both kids at home. You have to try and manage doing what you have to do and having them both at home. I'm happy that I'm like a work at home mom. I'm self-employed because I just do my blog work and stuff like that, but it's gonna be hard having both of them because they don't always get along. They get along, they love each other, but there's times when it's like I have one screaming, "Mom, Miguel's doing that to me," and then the one was like, "Valentina doesn't leave me alone." So this is gonna be a juggle. I'm not complaining. I'm happy. I'm excited to have them at home. But so today's Monday's Rambles was gonna focus on mom companies because it's Women's Month. We're celebrating, yay for us. But things took a turn for the worst, and now we are stuck at home and things are not looking that good. They were just talking on the news, you know, they have it on the table that we might get a curfew and everything. I'm fine with that. Whatever helps to stop spreading the coronavirus, I'm happy with, because like they said, we're not at risk, but somebody we love might be at risk, and I'm not about to lose somebody that I love because of this. So I'm making sure to stay home with the kids. We stocked up. Let me show you a quick video. There's nothing there, nothing, other a little bit, but they have nothing there. All the shelves are like empty, you guys.
But this shelf not.
No, it has
What
a
else
little
is
bit.
this?
That's vegetable broth. Va a ser sopa de vegetal. See, that was us buying, trying to buy stuff before the coronavirus happens. That was with my husband. We went to Trader Joe's, and that was, I think, a week and a half before they started actually counting down and giving us an idea that schools were going to close and everything. And then this is a quick video the day that New York City was declared state of emergency. Hey you guys, so not so happy Thursday. New York has officially been declared state of emergency. We're gonna go wash clothes because you need wash clothes. I'm gonna do some more shopping, but when you guys see how quiet it looks outside, this is no joke. The people, it is like 5 o'clock and there's supposed to be a lot of people, and everybody is indoors. Pharmacies and places look basically. No toilet paper, only one roll. This is the line we are waiting on. So you see, it's been crazy, but before that, but I'm happy that I started preventing before that, and we started stocking up a little bit before that, because now if you go to the local supermarkets, there's no toilet paper, and if you go before they open, you have to be in line like an hour before, and there's people in line waiting. There's more than 30 people waiting in line. I don't want to say hundreds, but I've read, like in my area where we're on the Upper West Side, for just Trader Joe's, like 100 people waiting before they open the store. A lot of places are changing the times that they open and close. Trader Joe's, for example, usually opens at 8 and closes at 10. They're now opening at 9 and closing at 7. My husband's job, they usually stay open until like 2 o'clock in the morning. They're gonna start closing at 8 because of the state law that went in right now that they signed, and they have to close. I'm lucky that my husband still has a job right now, because my dad works in restaurant and his job officially closed today, so he is out of work until things settle in. As for my husband, he works in a pizza place, so they could still do takeout and delivery, so he is safe for now, because a lot of things are changing within the hour, within the day. Everything is changing here in New York. So public schools are closed, but they are open. Like starting today, they were open for kids to go from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. I believe. I'm gonna leave a little thing there with the correct time, because I don't want to be giving out raw information. Google it, check it up if you're in New York City. For kids that need breakfast and lunch, you just go in. They have like a little set area where they go, they grab and go, because kids cannot stay in the building. Teachers go back tomorrow with the principals, and they're gonna be trained tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, regarding remote learning, which is what kids are gonna start doing now, beginning Monday, March 23rd, which is next Monday. We're gonna see what this is all about. We're gonna get the information. We're getting emails, because I know I'm getting emails from my son's school and from Valentina's school regarding what's going on and what they're doing. And right now I just know that the teachers are going in, they're gonna get the papers, and then we're gonna get all the details on what remote learning is gonna look like. So it's not like they're just abandoning us and saying, okay, schools are closed, go homeschool your kids, and we don't know what you're gonna do. No, it's not like that. They're moving, they have things in motion. We're waiting, we're seeing. But in the meantime, during this week, if you want to try and do, or if you want to add to homeschooling, because like they say, not everything is learned in school. They need to learn life things. There's fun ways of learning. Sometimes if you're not in agreement with the way they learn in school, there's different things. Valentina and I earlier, I'm supposed to be wearing a mask. These kids here at home, my family, have me wearing this. So this is what I'm wearing. And now that Miguel and Valentina are here, I think I should be wearing it, but I didn't want to like wear it for the video because I don't want you guys to think I'm being like overly dramatic or anything. But this is really what I've been wearing since yesterday, because I mean, I've been using hand sanitizer and washing my hands. Yeah, so they had me wearing this. I took it off for the video because I'm coughing a lot. And what else? What was I saying? I lost track of my... There's a lot of websites. Google, check it. The one thing that makes me happy is to see how united the world is coming to be. Is that how you properly say it? A lot of people are coming together to help out in a situation like this. Big companies, artists, and everything. I forgot his name. My God, please forgive me. The guy that does the voice of Olaf on Frozen. He's reading a book daily on Twitter. If you have Twitter, follow him, check it out. I know he read a book yesterday and the day before that, and he was gonna read one today. We haven't catch today's, but he's been reading a book. Kids love his voice. Kids relate to him because he's Olaf from Frozen. Check it out. There is a zoo. I forgot the name. I should have Googled it, and then I'm recording with my phone, so it's not like I grab my phone and tell you the information, be like, oh, this is this. There is a zoo. I'm gonna write it down below, and they have a hippo called Heidi. Is it Heidi? You remember? Vale doesn't remember. It's a hippo, and it's a famous hippo, and they're doing live Facebook videos every day. Today was the first one. It was with the hippo. They showed the kids how they were feeding the hippo. They answered questions. They said fun facts about the hippos because it was the baby hippo and her mom. So that's one example. You could catch them on Facebook every day. I think we caught them at 3 p.m. Eastern time live, and we were able to see that there was a lot of people watching it. So that's the only bad thing about some of all these cool things that are happening. A lot of people are going to try and get on board at the same time, and the servers are going to go down, because I saw a few people complaining about that hour. For us, it was just the internet. Our internet sucks. Spectrum, you suck. You have the worst service. Enough about that. But that's one. So we can't wait to catch that tomorrow and see what other fun facts they're going to talk about. Then you have like ABC Mouse is offering free subscriptions. And there's a bunch of other websites. If you go to my blog, Runchiquitarun.com, I will have a post up by later tonight. My husband gets home in like half an hour, so I'll be able to sit down with the computer. I drank like flu and cold medicine, so it's going down and I feel better right now. I'll be able to write up the blog post that will have like all the websites that are offering free services, free subscriptions for all the kids that are stuck at home, which is a lot, and mostly all of the kids in the United States. But some might go to school sooner than us, because in New York City they're saying that they're trying to open schools on April 20th. Trying. But that it looks like the kids won't be going back to school until the new semester in the fall. So that's gonna be a little bit sad, because it was Valentina's first year in kindergarten, this school. It's gonna be hard. I know it's gonna be hard for a lot of reasons. A lot of people are worried about how they're gonna pay rent. I know that's something that we're gonna be facing in a few days when my husband stops working. How are we gonna get money? You have bills, include rent, includes phone bills, includes Con Edison, includes whatever bills that are not necessary. I'm not talking about like your iTunes music or whatever, but bills that are important. How are you gonna pay for them if you don't have a job, if you're unemployed right now because of COVID-19? So it's gonna be rough. We have rough times ahead of us, but I'm happy because I'm seeing a lot of people being united, at least like in my neighborhood, or what I've seen like on the Upper West Side. I'm like on the Facebook groups and stuff, and I've seen a lot of people help the elderly and help people that need the help, because they're telling not everybody to go out and be careful. And I'm just happy because I'm going through this with my family. Like I said, my parents, my son, my daughter, my husband, my sister, they were here on Friday, and then they went to their side of the Bronx, and then who knows when we'll be able to see them if they do the curfew and everything. So families are being separated in that way, even if we're not out of the country, just being in a different borough and neighborhood is making us separate. So it's gonna be hard, but I'm happy. We live in times where we could FaceTime, we could Skype. Does Skype even exist? I don't even know. Does Skype even exist anymore? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Does that video thing still exist? Skype? It was just, yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, I just do like FaceTime because of the iPhone. WhatsApp has like video or whatever, but yeah, so that is what's going on. Monday Rambles, we're stuck. This is the first day of no school, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen, because Valentina has her Wednesday appointment that I hope and I'm praying that they do not cancel, where we're gonna get more answers regarding her sleeping test and what happened and things that are gonna help, because she's been having 2 very rough nights. We almost ended up at the hospital 2 nights ago, and I was having a meltdown. I wanted to cry because it hurts to see her not be able to sleep. It really does. It's really heartbreaking as a parent, and it scares me because I get so worried that something's gonna happen to her at night. So it's been very, very rough. It's been sleepless nights worrying about COVID-19, even though a lot of people are still not taking seriously, because they're saying keep your social distance, but yet they're going to bars and restaurants, and that's why they just signed and said, you know what, bars, restaurants, they could do delivery and take out, but no people sitting there, because people were not taking seriously, especially younger people, because they're like, oh, and I don't mean younger like 12-year-olds or teens. I'm talking about, people who are in their 20s, 30s, 40s, like, I don't get it. They're saying older people get it, so whatever, let me go to a bar. But the thing is that you could carry it, you could have it, show no signs, and take it home with you and infect somebody that you love, somebody that's older, that's at risk to get it. But that is what, am I gonna be vlogging? Because I have some old vlogs to upload. I will upload, and I'll vlog, I guess, when we start doing the remote, they start doing the remote learning. Miguel's job is on hold. He's sad. So many things are happening. So many people's lives are being disrupted. It's for the good, because every time de Blasio talks on the news, today he said again, like, I know you guys don't want to hear it, whatever, but a lot of lives are going to be lost. And it just breaks my heart, because a lot of people are going to lose their loved ones, and I don't want to be on that boat. I'm not counting to be on that boat, so I'm going to stay home as much as I can. Wednesday we have to go out, like they are saying, try not to take cab or public transportation. I'm going to walk to Valentina's hospital, and that's a good walking. It's a good walking. I'm not going to tell you guys how many blocks or where, but it's a good walking distance. But I'm going to try and walk with her to her appointment. It's at 4, so if we leave the house like at 2, 1:30, we'll have time to walk, take it easy, walk through the park, enjoy, see. I'll record a little bit, show you guys what New York City life looks like. It looks dead. I haven't been out since Friday when everything started dropping, so it's gonna be sad, because the city that never sleeps has finally been put to take a nap. It's taking a nap, and it's not pretty. It's sad. It's sad because I'm a city girl. I'm used to the city, the hustle, bustle, the hustle, rush, the picking up Vale from school, then running to her ballet, running to this. She has no ballet. She has nothing. We have nothing. But as long as we're all healthy and everything, I'm fine. Bring it on, whatever. So I'll record on Wednesday so we could see what's going on. Follow me on Instagram, because I'm reposting. I'm making sure to share on IG stories things that are happening for free for kids to download. There's a free, if you go check out my IG stories right now on Instagram, it's Runchiquitarun. There's a free resource for a free stop motion course, that if you reshare the picture on IG stories, they'll give you a code for the kids to do. That's something that's fun, Valentina. That's something that I've wanted her to learn. So I got the code, I shared on IG, and I got the code, and she'll be watching the video, and hopefully we'll be able to do some stop motion pictures, videos, and maybe I will share one with you guys next time. But yeah, that's what's going on. I really hope you guys are all staying safe. Use your hand sanitizer. drink, listen to the news. Now is not the time, even though they say I prefer not to listen to the news because it's depressing, it's sad. Now is not the time to avoid the news. Now is the time to be aware. Follow on Twitter if you're able to follow the news. Whatever you do, just follow the news. Do what you have to do. Wash your hands. Do social distancing. If they're telling you to stay home, stay home. Remember, you might not be affected personally, but somebody you love might get sick because you're not taking the precautions you need to take. I was talking with a blogger friend, and we were talking about people that were saying, what am I getting out of coronavirus, out of COVID-19? One thing is for sure, things are not going to be the same. Things are going to change. Things will change. One thing that I was reading from that's in China, and she wrote how she changed, what she learned. She learned to disconnect from social media. She learned to enjoy her family more again. They were able to appreciate each other more and learn to live with each other once again, meaning everybody works. It's like us, for example, the kids are in school, my husband is working. If he stays out of work and he's at home, we're all gonna be stuck at home. That's 4 of us under the same roof for not one day when it's his day off. For 7 days, maybe 14 days or more, we're gonna have to learn how to live with each other. We're gonna have to learn to respect each other's boundaries and everything like that. Not for one day, for 14 days. So it is gonna be something new. We're gonna learn to respect each other once again. We're gonna learn to love each other as a family. We're gonna learn to listen to each other again. So even though there's these bad things, these are the good things that I think we're gonna be able to appreciate. We're gonna learn to appreciate what we need more, because I'm not gonna be shopping that much more on Amazon or shopping for clothes, because that's not what I need right now. Right now I need to make sure that we have enough money to pay the rent, to pay our bills, and have food in handy for the family. So that's also gonna help me appreciate how shopping is not that important and not necessary, and how I will survive with 3 pairs of jeans or the 2 pairs of shoes that I have, and I don't need that extra pair. So yes, those are the good things that are gonna happen out of COVID-19. A lot of things are going to change. Things are not going to be the same. Things will not be the same. But I hope you're all staying safe. I hope wherever you are, things are good. Just, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer. And I hope you have a good week. I will see you next time. Remember, follow me on social media. I've been quiet these past few days, but I'm going to get back on board. I'm going to share on G stories, resources. Check my blog post. I will post later tonight. I give you my word. It's not a lie. Resources that you could check. Free subscriptions for the kids. Okay? So I will see you if you're feeling sick. We'll see you next time. I will see you next time. Adios. Bye-bye. Bye.